And we are live. Welcome into the Arena, a multi-platform gaming news podcast morning show for Tuesday, April 5th, 2022. I'm your host, Expat, along with my co-host, Burley Burleyman Gaming on Twitch. How you doing, Burley? Good morning to you.
Good.
Yeah.
Good evening to you, Expat. How are you, man?
Hanging in there, man. Went for another stroll to the electronics shop today. Just looking around and just killing some time and just playing around with the computer today. Just another boring day off.
I hate you.
Yeah. It's I'm not looking forward to Friday because then I got to go back to my regular day job, at the school.
Yeah, now you get to suffer and be miserable like all of us.
Yeah, and sit there for most of the day because we don't have any teaching, like technically for the first week usually. So yeah, so some boring days ahead. But that's not till Friday. So yeah. But anyway. Yeah, today's morning show, we're going to talk a little bit about Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. The reviews have come in. We're going to read some of those reviews for you. Half-Life Alyx. Burley, do you remember that VR game, Half-Life Alyx?
I do.
Yeah, apparently it's getting some more content. We're going to be talking about that. Valve says that it's ramping up shipments for the Steam Deck. So we're going to talk about that. And then finally in the show tonight, we're going to talk about Kirby. Kirby got a Grammy. Well, not really, but we're going to tell you the kind of the details on that and all. But we're looking forward to that. So how are you doing with that game, Burley? Are you finished with Kirby and the Forgotten Land yet?
No, I'm getting quite close. I was supposed to stream last night, but due to work being the way it was, I couldn't stream it.
I see.
But I've really enjoyed this Kirby game.
Okay, cool. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the news. Let's get the coffee brewing, get it ready, and get the coffee cup out. And we will see you in just a brief moment for the first story. So stay tuned.
Coffee's brewing.
All right, Burley, Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga review roundup. We're going to talk about some of the reviews. How much are you looking forward to this Lego game? Like we said on the podcast last weekend, I think this is probably going to be the last Lego Star Wars game that we get for quite some time, probably, until maybe The Mandalorian comes out or like the TV shows that Disney Plus are doing.
Or the 8K edition coming in a few years.
The 8K edition, yeah, really, yeah. Well, the 4K edition's got to come before that, right?
Well, this is 4K.
Anyway. Okay, but anyway, I'm excited for this, man. I can't wait. The last Lego Star Wars game I played was The Force Awakens. Obviously, I think that was the last one that came out. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited for it. And I played some of the Marvel Lego games too. But super excited for this one. So. Let's get to some of the reviews. And so they've been quite positive. So I'm going to start with Screen Rant. And Jamie Russo gave it a 4.5 out of 5. I'm going to read his overview of it here. Quote, "The Skywalker Saga offers a new way to experience all 9 of the core Star Wars movies, as well as content outside of the films. The ability to access every area on free play with hundreds of characters gives players the chance to have their own unique Star Wars adventures as they complete side activities or just run around breaking things and causing chaos." That's the thing I love about these games, Burley. Just causing chaos and just smashing everything and then getting the little Lego, little block points and things like that. It's pretty cool.
Getting the mini kits and all that stuff. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Tristan Ogilvy over at IGN gave it an 8 out of 10. So, quote, "Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga provides some rollicking reimaginings of Star Wars' most iconic moments and seats them inside a series of interplanetary playgrounds that are dense with discovery and entertaining diversions." Yeah. So Jordan Midler gave it a 5 out of 5 over at VGC. Quote, "Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga treats Star Wars as well, if not better, than any iteration of the franchise in history. It's incredibly devoted to fans from all generations. It's genuinely hilarious, and the gameplay changes elevate what would have already been an excellent tribute to the biggest sci-fi franchise ever into an excellent game. Yeah, so some pretty good reviews here. So I'm gonna scroll down a little bit. Here's Stephen Tailbees from Push Square. Quote, Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is a meaningful step forward, smartly evolving the gameplay without losing that fun-loving core. Kids will love the slapstick humor and colorful sights and sounds. Grown-ups will appreciate all the elbow and ribs jokes, and both will enjoy just how much there is to do, end quote. So, yeah, so some pretty good reviews here. So, yeah. While most of the feedback surrounding LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga has been positive, some critics do note, though, Burley, that the game lacks content from the expanded Star Wars universe at launch. And we talked about that a little bit, but those are going to be coming. Luckily, Traveler's Tales already has plans to rectify this in the form of the upcoming DLC for the Skywalker Saga that will add characters and levels from spin-off films like Rogue One and Solo: A Star Wars Story, alongside TV shows The Mandalorian and The Bad Batch. Few fans have already gotten a chance to experience LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, thanks to some physical copies being shipped out early. Unfortunately, we did not get any of those, but and it looks like the game is well worth the wait considering some of the reviews that it's received and we've just read so far. So everyone else will finally be able to dive into the Star Wars universe once more when LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga hits stores later this week. So Burley, what do you think of these reviews, man?
I'm thinking these reviews really keep me interested. I watched some actually of the video reviews I saw yesterday from what little free time I did have yesterday. And they changed up some of like the camera and stuff and really pulled it in and stuff. So they're changing it so if you have played some of these games before, it is kind of newer and fresher because it's different. So which is nice because like I played 4, 5, and 6. I've played bits of those.
Okay.
Back on the PS2, I think. So
yeah.
So it's nice to see that you're getting extra. Like they're changing it up so if you have played it, newer experiences, and now that we're getting 8 and 9 in there, which no one ever had. But I do love that I've seen some of the jokes, a little thing for a certain moment when Order 66 is supposed to come through. The Emperor accidentally says Order 67, and the troopers do a little dance. So he's like, no, pulls up the manual. Order 66, yes, that's the one. So they really
that's
go.
That's typical Lego, yeah.
I love the humor in this kind of stuff.
Right.
I really wish they would, get the original actors back.
Yeah.
Because that was the thing I really loved with the Lord of the Rings one, where they actually got some of the actors to come back. So it was really nice hearing the voice actors.
Yeah. I'm just wondering, I mean, 9 full games basically you're playing in this saga. I mean, 9 different episodes. I mean, I'm wondering how long this is going to take to complete. I mean, if you're a completionist, this may take like close to 100 hours to complete. What do you think?
To fully complete this probably take like 50 to 60 hours. Easy.
At least, yeah.
It's going to take me probably as long as it's going to take me to Platinum Horizon. Probably about the same amount of time. Like, no joke.
Yeah.
These things can take a while because you got to replay the levels to get everything, and it's like,
right.
But like probably going through story because these levels, some of them can be a decent length, some can't.
Yeah.
Won't be long. Probably about a good 20, 25 hours. Just if you're going through the levels from all the episodes.
Yeah. Yeah, I would imagine. And I mean, I could see this game selling really well. I know it's coming out this week, but I mean, I could see it selling really well in the summer, especially with kids, being off for summer vacation. I mean, this would be a game that kids would just love to be playing and delving into, probably.
It's out today, and the funny thing is, I just quickly looked at GameStop. You can't even pre-order copies. They won't let you order copies for the PlayStation side. I quickly checked. Wow. So I think it's selling pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, summer summer and a holiday game, this game's going to do well this year. I think this game's going to have quite the high sales numbers.
Oh, yeah. And it'll probably do well on Twitch also. Hey, Burley?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so next up, we're going to talk about Half-Life Alyx right after this, so stay tuned. Got that controller?
I got the
All right, let's get the drone going. We'll be right back right after this.
Drone initiated.
All right, so this is from Matthew Humphreys over at PCMag.com. So Half-Life Alyx to get 5 hours of new VR gameplay this year. So 5 new hours incoming, Burley. So, yeah. So yeah, go ahead, man. Yeah.
I was going to say, this is something that actually surprised me when you sent me this article, because like Half-Life Alyx is a few years old. Like it's 2020, so 2 years old, and now they're going to add 5 hours of content. And from what I can tell, the game's about 12 hours long, so it's almost like 40% of extra content they're adding.
Yeah, it's interesting. So Valve's Half-Life Alyx virtual reality game is set to get 5 hours of new gameplay thanks to the hard work of 2 modders. So modders, Burley, yeah. So a new mod called Levitation is set for release in the third quarter this year and promises to offer up to 5 hours of new content. As it's a mod and not an official Alyx content pack with pack from Valve, owners of the original game will get Levitation for free on release. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. So this is no ordinary mod. The trailer, the trailer that they showed on this showed how much work went into it, and the original game, like you were saying, Burley, takes about 12 hours to complete. So Levitation is extending that by almost half. Of course, even though a mod does exist to play Alyx without a VR headset, it's best to play as Valve intended you to, wearing an Index VR kit. The same is going to be true of Levitation. So, I don't know. I've never played Half-Life Alyx, but I mean, I'm sure a lot of people out there are probably going to put that headset back on again and try this. What do you think?
I don't own VR. And here comes our VR expert in the chat, our other co-host, Turn-Based Carl. Oh, it's a mod. That's why I haven't seen anyone talk about this. Yeah. But still, this is awesome. Modders coming in and giving you 5 hours extra content. Yeah. Like, this is a game I've wanted to try and thought of buying and then just waiting and doing the whole non-VR. Right. It's like, if I wait and there's enough VR games that I want, I'll pick up a VR headset as VR headsets get better over the years. Yeah. And then just can play it. Like, this is something I hope that comes to PSVR too.
We've been talking about that, and Carl was talking about it. It's like, you know, when PSVR 2 comes out, this must be a release game for the for the PSVR 2. You know,
I agree. Yeah, Carl, is this one of the VR games you sunk 100 hours in?
Yeah. All right, so it's time to. He's back in the chat again.
Yeah.
Says, you guys are going to talk about the new Monkey Island game they announced? 200 hours, haha, yeah.
Oh, 200 hours. Wow.
Yeah, well, now since you've already mentioned it, no, we're not going to talk about that. All right, so next up we're going to be talking about, Valve and the Steam Deck. So we're going to talk about that right after this. So stay tuned. All right, Valve says it's ramping up Steam Deck shipments. So Burley, have you gotten an email yet?
No, I saw stuff yesterday on this that they're going to be sending emails because, like, mine says April, like April to June. So I'm like, I'm waiting. Trust me, like, I'm waiting for that friggin' email. And that email goes doesn't matter if I'm on Twitch or whatever I'm doing work. I will. What that takes precedent. Carl in the chat. Burley,
Yeah.
can your Steam Deck dead console can't dead cancel? What?
Burley, can your Steam Deck dead console like cancel? Whatever.
Yeah, I have no idea what.
I think he was holding his baby when he was trying to type that. So anyway.
His typo.
Typo. Okay. So anyway, let me go ahead and read some of this for you. This is over from The Verge and Jay Peters. So yeah. So Valve has sent its next weekly batch of Steam Deck order emails to people who have reserved one of the coveted handheld gaming PCs. But if you are still eagerly waiting for your email to come through, there's good news. Valve says it's ramping up Steam Deck shipments, sending more order emails every week, and, quote, sometimes, in quote, plans to send them twice per week. So, Burley, you're probably going to be getting yours soon, yeah? Valve has alluded to the possibility of a ramp up. Quote, in production terms, production will ramp very quickly, end quote, Valve's Lawrence Yang said in a February interview with IGN. Quote, in the first month, very quickly, we'll be in the tens of thousands. By the second month, we'll be in the hundreds of thousands, and beyond that, it will grow even quicker, end quote. Hopefully those estimates are still in line with what we can possibly expect from the production of the new units. It's unclear if the increased production will cause order estimates on the Steam Deck website to move up, or if current estimates already reflect the planned ramp, and Valve didn't immediately respond to a request for clarification. So if you're lucky enough to order your own Steam Deck, you should know that you might run into some bugs or issues with the device, so be forewarned there, Burley. Though Valve is pushing frequent updates to fix things. So, yeah. So, yeah, ramping up production, ramping up the shipments. So, hopefully those of you who have pre-ordered will be getting your Steam Deck soon. So, Burley, how does this make you feel?
This makes me feel really, really happy that they're ramping up, because a lot of people have been really, as they've been, more and more people have been getting them in their hands, and videos have been coming out. Really get me excited for this. Carl saying, Burley, cancel your Steam Deck. It's a dead console. Joke is dead now.
Yeah.
I'm not canceling my Steam Deck. As you know, Carl, as per the contract for the podcast, I was contracted to buy one.
Okay. I'm going to put this to bed right now. There are no contracts. There are no contracts whatsoever. Okay. It's like this.
I know. We all know. If anyone can't tell I'm being over the top and silly with this, I don't know.
But you keep saying it though. You're saying it, and that's the thing about this type of culture, man. It's like you say it long enough, and you say it with such frequency that everybody believes it. So yeah, I mean that's anyway. So I have not pre-ordered a Steam Deck. Here in Japan, it's probably going to be a while before we even know it even exists. Because everybody, uses a Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so, I'm interested. This is a weird market that it is going for.
Uh-huh.
Like, yeah, you're going for the portability. You're going for your PC, your really big PC enthusiasts and tinkerers.
Yeah.
But it is an interesting kind of hardware thing, and I really hope this is not like some of Valve's other projects where they go out and 2 years out they die. This is, but with the way they've been doing things, it's sounding and looking like they are going to put the time and effort into this.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I really want to see, but it's never going to come to fruition, Burley? A Vita 2.
Oh, that thing is dead.
Yeah, of course it's dead. I know that. But I mean, I would love to see a Vita 2. And have the first party games on it. Yeah, that would be awesome.
Well, Sony had so many good ideas for the handheld market, but they just, I don't like. The problem is they let Sony do stupid things, like the proprietary memory cards that they always had to go with.
They were terrible.
Oh yeah, the Vita ones.
Yeah.
I've given up on my Vita. I just got another card,
Yeah.
and it's crapped out. I've
Yeah.
had it for 4 days, so I'm returning it with Amazon.
Right.
It is ridiculous that the cards are so bad.
Yeah. I mean, well, they neglected the Vita. I mean, Sony. I mean, they just neglected it so much. They could have done so much with that handheld device, but they just didn't, put enough marketing into it. So unfortunately,
Well, the problem was, it's like Sony always would do the stupid things of they would force touchscreen gimmicks to be there, and like some developers are like, well, I had a good game that was good for portable, but the problem is because Sony wanted me to put touchscreen gimmicks in there, and I said no. They said no, we need this because it's a selling feature on the Vita.
Yeah, I mean,
and they said no.
The remote play feature on it was pretty cool, though. I mean, that.
Yeah,
I love playing Resogun on it, but yeah. So, okay, so so shipments are ramping up for the Steam Deck. So next up, we're going to talk about Kirby, Burley. Some news dropped about Kirby, so we're going to get to that right after this. Okay. Speaking of Kirby, Kirby is officially the only Nintendo character to win a Grammy Award. So, this is from over at Kotaku and Isaiah Colbert. So, yeah, I mean, of course, Kirby and what is it? The Lost Land? That's what it's called, Burley? Yeah.
The Forgotten Land.
Forgotten Land. I'm sorry. Yeah, Forgotten Land. Yes. So that, of course, a lot of people are playing and having fun with, especially Burley. But yeah, this news dropped and wanted to throw it out there. So yeah, so Kirby in the year of 2022 wins a Grammy. So okay, technically Kirby himself didn't win the Grammy, but that honor goes to Charlie Rosen and Jake Silverman's 8-Bit Big Bang band. So I'm gonna go ahead and scroll down here and play a little bit of that for you. So here it is here. So yeah.
I don't know. I can't hear it, but
actually, I'll go ahead and minimize it again. So,
but it is Meta Knight's Revenge, which is a very popular track in the Kirby series.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, okay. It's just a track. All right. So I'll go ahead and stop that. Then.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a video clip or something. My bad.
Dude.
So anyway, so Charlie Rosen, Jake Silverman's 8-Bit Big Band, 30 to 65 member orchestra that specializes in jazzy renditions of music from popular video game franchises like Lonely Rolling Star from Katamari Damacy, the best Katamari song, and Snake Eater from Metal Gear Solid 3. Last night they won Best Arrangement, Instrumental, or A Cappella for their rendition of the 1996 Kirby Superstar song, Meta Knight's Revenge. But for the sake of argument, well, let's just say that Kirby won the Grammy because that's what he deserves. So anyway, so Kirby, getting a Grammy, Burley.
Woohoo! Hey, this is something that actually would make me want to watch the Grammys.
Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about the Grammys, before we started recording. So yeah, I haven't watched a Grammy show in over 20 years. Because being here in Japan, we really don't get the Grammys here. So, but
not to mention like the music genres I listen to now and like they don't even get shown. The Grammys don't get shown live for rock and metal usually anymore. It's more. They do them as little clip things of being like, here's the rock Grammy, goes to here. It's like I can't stand the Grammys. It's just like, and then here you go, here's nameless pop act here that won it, that doesn't actually write any of their songs. It's a committee of 20 people that write it. They won the Grammy, so you might as well just say to the committee that wrote the best song.
Yeah.
For the best.
Carl says in the chat here, Monkey Island's better than Kirby.
Ooh. I've tried Monkey Island. I never got into Monkey Island. Like I can get the appeal, but it just didn't grasp me. Have you ever played any of the Monkey Island games?
No, I haven't. No. So, yeah, I haven't been.
I can't remember if they were LucasArts or not.
Don't remember. Yeah.
Actually, let me just quickly Google that. And for the Monkey Island game, let's see. I'm gonna quickly see. Yeah, it was LucasArts. The Telltale.
LucasArts. Okay.
So all we got was an announcement that it's going to return, but with the original creators later this year.
Right. I see.
Which is, hey, yeah, that's cool. Get the original creators back.
Yep.
And then release a game that they haven't released one in like over 30 years.
Yes. So I'll make a prediction right now. Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga will be better than Monkey Island. That's for damn sure. Yeah.
Ooh.
So anyway,
I'm waiting for Carl in the chat to just react to that one.
Well, I'm just waiting for the red button to go up here because I know it's coming. Yeah, I know that's something in the chat's coming for that. So. Yeah.
Oh, there he is. I doubt that, X-Men. I have a higher chance of playing Star Wars than I do the Monkey Island.
What is so? I mean, Monkey Island. You have Monkey Island. You have one island where a monkey's on there, where it's like the Star Wars Lego Skywalker Saga. You're gonna have several different worlds to play on.
Plus, you can kill Jar Jar in the game.
Yeah,
that's what everyone wants to do.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, it was kind of another slow news day. Hopefully, from usually from Wednesday on, it usually starts to heat up. So
we're in a weird. Carl, another decent Lego game, no different from the 30 others.
Decent. You haven't even played it yet, Carl. How do you know? And then I haven't even played it either. So what the hell?
They changed some stuff from what I've seen in reviews, but to go past that, like, I had the point I was saying, like, we're in a weird time for news because now we'd be all doing the speculation for E3. We have
but there's no E3. Yeah,
there's no E3. So now we're wondering.
Well, no. Speculation for opening night live. There you go.
Well, now opening night live, and when
it's all about Jeff Keighley now. Yeah. I knew you were gonna love that one. I knew it's like good old Jeff Keighley, man. He reigns supreme now. He is the gaming show overlord now, basically. I mean, because he's doing opening night live, which is basically going to be E3 moving forward, and then of course he's got the Game Awards at the end of the year now. Yeah. So all he needs to do is take over Gamescom. Do a Gamescom live. And then he's gonna get together with Kojima and pair up and do a TGS live, and so then he's gonna have everything. It's gonna be just he's gonna have the monopoly over all of the game shows now. That's what he wants.
Speaking of monopoly, I did send Expat this, but it is just a generic one. Sony says they're not done buying studios this year.
Yeah, that is true. So, and there was all of course, the April Fool's jokes about them buying From Software.
From Software, Konami.
Yeah.
The best ever was Konami cost them $1 and a pachinko. They had to also buy one of Konami's pachinko machines outright.
Yeah.
I was like, that's about what Konami's worth now.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Okay, well, with that, I think that's going to do it for this edition of the morning show. So, our morning show is, of course, Monday through Friday at 4:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, right here on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. So you can come check us out on any of those three platforms. So, of course, our YouTube channel is The Arena Productions, of course, and at The Arena _podcast on Twitch, and then at The Arena AMPGNP, which stands for a Multiplatform Gaming News Podcast on Twitter. So you can come and check that out. And we really appreciate all of you that come and watch us in video on demand later on when you get a chance to come and check us out. And of course, we want to thank Monkey Island Carl, who came and joined us in the chat today. Really appreciate him coming in. Of course, Carl is our other co-host on the Arena Multiplatform Gaming News podcast. And of course, all of you that are, watching video on demand, like I said before. So we really appreciate your support. Thank you so much.
And thumbs up to you too, Carl.
Yeah. So thumbs up to Carl, man. All right. So that's going to do it for us. So we hope to catch you in the next episode, our Wednesday edition of the Arena Multiplatform Gaming News Podcast Morning Show. I've been your host, X-Bat, along with my co-host, Burleyman Gaming on Twitch. Sometimes I wish I was the co-host and I just had to just talk.
So if you're going to become the co-host, which one is it, me or Carl taking over?
I'll let you guys do a judgment fight over that, a boss fight over that. Yeah, you guys can duke it out.
We're going to do the old fight from the 60s Star Trek where Spock versus Kirk.
Okay, so anyway, thank you all so much, and we hope to catch you tomorrow. So take care, everyone. Peace.
Take care, everyone.
Out. Burley, kill the feed.
Pleasure. Yeah.